We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Jairzinho Rozenstruik versus Ciryl Gane in a top 10 contender bout. Should be interesting. I have no idea who's actually going to win this fight. Seems like both fighters are very well rounded on both sides. So I think it's got all the potential to be a good cracker. This one, a real barnstormer. But let me know in the comments or the live chat. Sorry, who have you got, Rozenstruik or Ciryl Gane? At the moment, it's Kirillov versus Ankalaev. Haven't really been paying attention to this one, but it's been a shootout between the both of them. So, well, I watched the Ankalaev Kutalaba fight. That was pretty good. Ankalaev came out on top, knocked him out in brutal fashion. I mean, these Russians, when it comes to combat sports, man, they don't play. They don't play any games. They're not playing tiddlywinks when they get in there. I like doing these fight night events because they're not really at the beginning of morning when the main fight comes. When it's usually a pay per view, the fights will usually come on about 5 or 6, and man, that can really zombify you in the morning. So I'm thankful that these bouts are a little bit earlier. And when they finish around maybe 4:15, 4:30 in the morning. It's enough time. Enough time for me. Most people um, they're tucked away and it's baby buys, but I can still normally function the next day when the fight night events end at um, 4:30 in the morning. You know, and you will be seeing a lot more of them on this channel because man, in March, good lord, I mean the amount of bouts that the UFC is putting on, you'd have to be crazy not to be watching those bouts. If you're not a fan of combat, I mean, if you are a fan of, sorry, if you are a fan of combat sports and you're not into the UFC, I mean, what are you doing? It's the place to be, ladies and gentlemen. You know, let's see if I'm gonna get any. All right, how are we gonna do this? And Kanayev, see, it's got ground control. Like I said, I haven't really been paying attention to this one, guys. So What's this? Went to it's gonna go to a decision that fight. Uh, you know what? Hold on a second. Let's try this. I have no idea. Scorecards are in. Ah, he won. Welcome to the stream. Let me know your thoughts down below. Who have you got? Okay, okay. All right. Don't play with me now. Come on. What is up? Welcome back to the stream. Jairzinho Rozenstruik versus Ciryl Gane, a top 10 contenders heavyweight bout. Should be entertaining. I have no. This is a hard one to call between these two. Both of them can strike. From what it seems with Ciryl Gane, he's got some good ground game. He's got a good jab, Gane, some good fundamentals, and I think a lot of people, when they watch this fight, will be um, surprised to see that Gane's got hands. Yeah, man, love the boxing. Well, at the moment, I mean, at the moment, I can only watch boxing through the UFC because you know, there's just there are no fights currently in boxing that really grab my attention whatsoever. So, I'd rather watch my boxing through mixed martial arts. There's just for me at this moment in time, there is just no hype about boxing. I've lost the amount of times I've sat here and criticized boxing on these live streams. And the whole thing just drives me up a wall. The whole thing with Tyson Fury, the whole thing with AJ and Fury, that it, it annoys me. The fact how they've not made that fight. Now, I mean, there is only two top What's up, Rory? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Welcome, welcome. We got a top 10 contenders bout between Jairzinho Rozenstruik and Ciryl Gane. Um, to be honest with you, I don't have a real understanding of who's going to get the job done in this fight, but I just got a feeling that it's going to be entertaining. And these fight night events are, for me, quite easy to cover. Um, and they don't end at silly o'clock in the morning. So when you're going to be seeing a lot more live streams, especially from the UFC. I mean, March is absolutely bonkers, man. There's like six, there's like at least 4 to 5 events, and you got on the 6th of March, you got three title fights on one card. It's just bonkers, absolutely insane, and I love it. That's why I love the UFC. You know, I just had uh, somebody ask me that I love boxing, but there is no hype for boxing at the moment. None what's no none whatsoever. So you know, I'd rather watch my boxing for the UFC. Suriname. Jairzinho Rozenstruik is from Suriname. Is that South? Where is bro? Man, I'm gonna have to do my Google, because I think I'm gonna look like an idiot on stream, but is Suriname South America? If I've got that wrong, I'm terribly sorry. Am I going to be watching the Canelo fight as well? I don't. If here's the thing, if I'm doing this now, then I don't. It might be on at the same time, but I can't. I'm not an octopus. I wish I was. I mean, look. I'll have a look. If it's about to start when this finishes, I'll just do another stream. Upload this straight away, and then jump back on. If that's the case. If that's the case, Roy, you'll be a lucky man. You'll be getting 2 streams out of me tonight. You gotta get freshened up. Hey, look, man. If you're here for 1 minute, a whole hour, or 3 hours, like how it was back in the day on these streams, it's always appreciated, man. I'm always happy for people just to drop in and say hi. But no, we'll Hemson, well, we'll catch up again, man. There's gonna be loads of streams during March as well. So if you got to crack on, my G, you do that. Here comes the walkout. Who's gonna be walking? Oh, Ciryl Gane is getting a walkout. So I gotta go. All right, I finally sussed it. That's what I mean, Rory. you know, like like if you guys want it, I'll do it for you because I had somebody on the stream. He's always here. There's a guy usually on these streams. He's called Xavier, and he's been asking from me that I should be doing more. He's been asking from me that I should be doing more of these streams because he's been saying that there's the fight night events. Not only is the pay per view there, you got the fight night events as well. So I said, all right, sure. So instead of me doing two of them every month, I'll bump them up and do at least four, whether that would be boxing or the UFC. You know, so you know, that's why. So yeah, you'll be getting a lot more of these fight night events. Right, let me go here.
Well, Ciryl Gane is officially on the UFC mat, courtesy of this man, Jairzinho Rozenstruik. A hero's welcome when he returns home does not even begin to describe it. He has gone town.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're on the stream, make sure you leave a like. Oh, I just went onto my YouTube just to see if everything's running well. But no, leave a like. If you so happen to be new here on the channel, subscribe, press that bell notification. And I'm telling you right now, if you're new and you so happen to be here, March is gonna be, if you're a subscriber or you're just new, March is just gonna be fucking mad here. So if you're subscribed here, you're gonna be spoiled beyond belief. And if you're new, you can become a part of the spoils and a part of the conversation and the discussion here. So do that. If you're new, subscribe. Because man, I got some shit ready for you lot in March.
Yeah, I agree with that. That was the question we asked both those guys, and very different answers from both of them. But I agree with you that that shows a little reservation on him wanting to go to the ground. But I think where Jairzinho has the bigger advantage is I think he's got that type of power where he doesn't even have to think about throwing that punch to knock you out. It's kind of like, oh look, you came near me. Oh, sorry, I just knocked you out cold. I didn't even mean to do that.
Kevin Solis, my G, how we going, man? I remember oh man, I remember when I was first introduced to you when you came onto the stream and it was uh we crossed paths and you became part of the channel when it was the Kamaru Usman Colby Covington fight. I was new, relatively new to doing these streams, and I gave some very biased commentary. You brought me up on it, so I'm trying my best, you know. Um, but I don't get as many complaints as I used to do back in the past. So I, I I I put my biases aside, and it's all thanks to you, man. But yeah, no, Kevin, March is gonna be mad. Like March is mental. Like not only for the UFC and yeah, just all the different content I'll be bringing to the channel. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Of the evening. Here we go. This is an interesting one. Man like Herb Dean. Man like Herb. Man like Herb. Man like Herb Fatality Dean. because that dude be so late on the knockouts, man. Bro, the bedrooms will be out cold on the floor, stiff like a plank, and he'll still be looking at you like as if you owe him money. I love Herb. Herb is brilliant. Guys, let me know who have you got real quick in a live chat. Make sure you do that now because when the bout starts, I'll be giving my commentary for you guys. Ciryl Gane looks cute, looks cool as a cucumber. I mean, look, I'm undecided. I think this it will be a good. I think this will be a good bout. But that's the thing with Rozenstruik, though. He's had like. I mean, this guy, he's had. And in terms of kickboxing, over what 80 fights in kickboxing. So the knowledge he must have on striking must be insane. So that's what makes this one. But then on the flip side, Gane is good with submissions. From what we've seen, he throws good kicks. You know, but I'll be honest with you. I don't see anyone toppling Ngannou anytime soon. And after this bout, I'll give you guys a little bit of a roadmap as to what I think is going to be happening with the heavyweight division. Well, after this bout, I'll give you some of my predictions and how I feel about the division. Feeling out process. This Gane is a big dude. He's been eating his Weetabix, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely, and his sweet corn. That's a giant man in there. This is what I said this. Gane has good fundamentals of boxing as well. We're throwing hands. I'm undecided. I just know that this has potential to be a shootout. I'll say this, yeah. If Gane can keep this approach for the 5 rounds, bouncing in and out of range like that, Gane will win. Rozenstruik looks a bit flat-footed. Yeah, it doesn't. All right. Seems like Gane is a little bit more. That's what I mean. That's what everyone's been saying in the live chat. It's an obvious dub for Canelo. I mean, I don't know if it's on now. Yeah, we all think that, don't we, about Canelo? He's not going to get toppled anytime soon. I think he's going to beat that guy, and I think he's going to beat. He'll definitely beat. I think he will definitely beat Saunders as well. When we're talking about combat sport, it's all about who's in there, who's the most active, who's It has a potential to be a good fight. I just don't know how I see Saunders doing it. I would say so far during this first round between Rozenstruik and Gane, I would say Gane is just tipping this round a bit. Jab to the body there from Gane. I'm very impressed with the movement of Gane. Oh, yeah. We can't, but we can't say that we can't angst Rozenstruik out here. He let his hands there go, Rozenstruik, and he was slipping the jab coming on the inside. I think that's got to be the approach. I think Rozenstruik has to have good lateral movement, slipping the jab, and then coming in. He has to slip the jab and come in with hooks, because I think that's the only way he's going to get his success. It's happening. It's happening for Rozenstruik a bit here. Yeah, on the inside. Yeah, they're trading. Teep kick from Gane today. Oh, yeah. This is what we've predicted with Gane. He's got some good clinch as well. Some good grappling. He's a big man, grappling, and you know. Boy, we're gonna look like a bunch of idiots if Canelo loses. I mean, if his opponent pulls it off, I think Turkey's going to be having a party for about 5 months. I mean, for them lot, forget about COVID restrictions, boy. They're partying from dusk till dawn, bro. Like a mad one. You'll just see it everywhere in the newspapers. Gane's going for a takedown. He's got the takedown. We're into the last 18 seconds of the round. This would mean that I would say that Gane has got this round in the bag after accomplishing that takedown. All right. I think that's a round for Gane, definitely. I think he got his jab off. He looks a little bit more loose. Threw a couple of teep kicks in there, but near the end, you can see Rozenstruik like figuring out Gane's plan that he's throwing straight punches, and he had to move, give some good head movement, throw hooks on the inside, and he got some success. But it just looks like Gane done a little bit more, some more jabs in there, and got the takedown at the end of the round. Look, jab, kick to the midsection, overhand from Gane, and a takedown as well. So yeah, I would say that round really did bode well for Gane. Rozenstruik just has to understand that he has to throw. He needs to throw some more hooks on the inside. He's a smaller fighter. He's not going to catch him with straight punches, and Gane is just too long. I mean, look at this. Look at this movement from Gane. Michael Bisping saying it. Rozenstruik is allowing Gane to come towards him, and Rozenstruik is not dictating the pace of the fight. At the moment, it's like Gane is inside Rozenstruik's head. He's like old man in him. Gane is getting hit, but he, in a way, he's not respecting his power. He's just hunting him down. Now that was a kick. That wasn't a scoring kick. Guys, if you're new here, subscribe, turn your bell notifications. March will be a madness. Make sure you're here for March 6th. Jan Blachowicz versus Israel Adesanya in a lightweight, heavyweight bout. Can't wait for that. That's going to be real good. And on the 27th, we've got the rematch, Povetkin versus White. Hey man, if you're a fan of combat sports, come here, have a discussion. It's a lot of fun. Gane's putting on the tempo now. You see, he slowed down a little bit with this movement, but he's still bouncing in and out of range, Gane. I'm just waiting for Rozenstruik just to impose his will a little bit more.
See, what we're seeing is a speed advantage for Ciryl, and he also has the ability to have use long range attacks, the kicks, they're very fast, they're in and out.
But we've also seen that Rozenstruik likes to leave it late. You know, it's a weird style. Would you guys say that Rozenstruik's style is a counter striking? Because it almost seems like that he's constantly waiting for Gane to do something for him to throw something.
Much more flat than Ciryl. Rozenstruik with a protest for those extended fingers a moment ago. John touching that lead leg.
Gane's slowed down a bit now. This is where Rozenstruik needs to turn up the pace now. Oh, in another grappling exchange now. Just Rozenstruik's just getting old, man.
Yeah, see, the reality is there. You see what happened when Jairzinho went forward. When he started throwing bombs, you saw an immediate reaction from Ciryl. He understands the danger and he backed up immediately. So Jairzinho needs to do a lot more of that. As I say, okay, right now.
If anyone is new here on the stream, subscribe. Get us to 645 subscribers if you're new here. Plenty more live streams coming in the month of March, and I've got a load of reviews coming as well. I was at a guillotine from Gane. Oh, that's where Rozenstruik should actually be. He should be on Gane's chest exchanging. He needs to do more of that. He needs to be more. In a way, he has to be in those situations more if he wants to get success. Look here, that's where he should be. Throw your punches there. Like he let Gane get off the cuff there too easily there.
Commissioner not thrilled. Scared me to death. I'm serious. I just got him scared. It got my attention. Think he felt like maybe there was an opening there. Yeah, 100%. He was frustrated with his fighter there.
Make sure that you leave a like on the stream as well. Helps the channel out. Indicates to me that you guys are enjoying this. I think that's another. Just has to do more, you know. Like Rozenstruik just has to do more. It's not like you know. It's not really like Rozenstruik's getting overly peppered with all these crazy punches. His head has not become a bobble pin or a bobblehead. Sorry, you know. He just doesn't look confident to imply the pressure. Leave a like on the stream. Be greatly appreciated. So I would say at this moment in time, I've got Gane 2 rounds. I mean, like, bro, like if there's any time in this fight that you need to turn it on, it's now. Because you're letting this fight get ahead of you too much. Oh my God. Big shot from Gane. Left thing. Was that left hook? Left straight. I need to see the replay of that punch.
Boy just having a hard time finding his way into range. Yeah, Ciryl just has a speed advantage, and that makes things very, very difficult. Not only does he have speed, he also has a
another thing as well that I think's been throwing off Roy's. Oh, big leg kick. Jesus. I felt that one in my spine. Fuck. Another jab from Gane. I mean that jab from Gane. It's lightning speed. Is it? It's really stopping Rozenstruik in his tracks. You reckon he's gonna get the KO in this round? If you're new here, guys, make sure you subscribe and turn your bell notifications on. Marches of Madness. If you so happen to be a UFC fan, sit for March. We've got Jan Blachowicz versus Israel Adesanya. Absolute barnstormer. 3 championship bouts on one frigging card. I mean, what else do you want if you're a fan of combat sports? So subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, join the discussion, join the Lions Den, and enjoy the fights together. That's where he needs to be. He needs to be in the range. Rozenstruik. He's like, oh my, like he has to come forward. Yeah, come forward and move your head. And Rozenstruik would get more success. That's it. Go on. That's it. Jab and a right hand from Rozenstruik. Oh wait, is the knockout already happened? I haven't even seen it yet. Well, hold on a second. Have you guys seen something before I have? I don't understand why I've got. Oh boy. The last time I was on my phone and I looked down, this thing I saw was Curtis Blades on the floor, like stiff as a dehydrated chip in an oven for the last 15 years. So I don't want to look down, but I got to check some of it. All jab. Bro, that was traumatic. That was absolutely traumatic seeing it happen to Conor. Man. I mean, if you're a Conor fan, that's definitely a night to forget. I mean, it was the worst performance I've seen from Conor. I mean, Conor in that fight, just Conor in that fight. We're talking about one of the best strikers. Well, he used to be one of the best, and then my man doesn't even know how to throw a right uppercut. Like, yeah, that was hard to watch. Yeah. If I definitely think that if Conor loses his next fight, not with the money that he has, I think that will be it for Conor. There will be no. There will be no stakes to have another bout. Just near the end of that round, Rozenstruik was closing the distance. He needs to do that. He needs to do that, but for the duration of the 25 minutes that he's in the octagon, he has to fight like that, but he hasn't been. ladies and gentlemen, let's get ourselves to 10 likes on this stream. So like away, leave a like on the video if you enjoy. I can't even ideally think of Connor losing um, an, another fight. I mean, that will really be soul crushing.
As we come up on these main event rounds. It's so funny hearing Ciryl Gane corner. They want to do the leg takedown. They describe it as a rugby tackle. Yeah. Go for the rugby tackle. Yeah, see, in England and France, we don't wrestle. So they're like, oh, rugby tackle. Go for the rugby tackle. Let's see if you got it.
Go for the rugby tackle. I mean, recently we had Tom Aspinall who won his fight. He looked good against Arlovsky. I mean, this jab from Ghana is just a nightmare, man. If anything, I've been surprised of the movement of Ghana. I mean, this guy is over 230 pounds, and he's moving like a prime McGregor at featherweight. That ain't easy to do. I mean, he's just waiting. That's it. That's where you want to be. That's where you want to be, Rozenstruik. You want to be inside there. That's where you want to be throwing those looping hooks to connect on the chin. Because normally what happens is when you're fighting someone that is the longer fighter, they can pop the jab, they can throw straight punches, and when you close the distance, another thing that I would say that a shorter fighter would have to be wary of is that when they close the distance, they're prone to getting hit by uppercuts, and that you don't want to be getting hit with punches like that. If you're the shorter fighter against somebody with a reach, you've got to slip the jab, make them pay, throw hooks. And I would say as well, when you fight, the longer, taller fighter, go to the body, and I would say straight punches to the body and hooks to the head. That'd be my game plan.
It's easier said than done. I get that. Like you're saying, Mike, if you want to eventually be heavyweight champion, you've got to be able to figure this kind of puzzle out. If a guy's staying at bay and using kicks and things, you've got to figure out.
Lola C, thank you, man. Greatly appreciated. I'm glad that you enjoy them as well, and I do them for your guys' entertainment. Thank you for your kind words, Lola C. I mean, look, this is exactly how I think I'm saying is how it's playing out. Gane has completely old man Rozenstruik, and he's at the point of going 4 rounds winning. So Gane has spent. Gane is definitely putting out a masterclass here, and he's doing a great job. Guys, if you're new here, leave a like, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. March 6th, don't miss it. Israel Adesanya versus Jan Blachowicz. Israel can go to the status of being double champ, and if he wins that bout, that's going to create some major hype for his potential fight versus John Jones. And you know what? I think Adesanya will go to heavyweight And I think in his head, he will want to be not a champion, not a double champion, but a triple champion. That's what I think he'll be doing. That's what I believe he. That's what he wants to achieve. He wants to be a three-time, multiple division champion. And what a legacy that would be if he could achieve that. Can Adesanya go win three championships and go like, I don't know, something mad like 31-0? Imagine how mad that would be. That'd be fucking crazy.
Let's take a look at some of the striking in this round. Nice jab, and we've seen this time and time again in this fight so far from both sides for Ciryl Gane.
If you're enjoying the stream, leave a like on the video, helps the channel out. And make sure you're subscribed. Turn your bell notifications on. March 6th, Israel Adesanya versus Jan Blachowicz, light heavyweight championship. Can Israel Adesanya claim the double champ status? Can he do it? Man, I can't wait for March 6th. And I know that you can't wait either. So subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. Guys, listen to me. We have to get this channel. We're too good. You have to understand this. We're too good. This year we have to get this channel to 1,000 subs. We have to do it. So tell your friends, tell your family about the channel. That there's this mad lunatic that gives live stream reactions and commentary on boxing and the UFC, and he also reviews TV, and he's a filmmaker. Just let them know about me. And I'm a big believer in word of mouth is always better than this YouTube algorithm. So subscribe, turn the bell notifications on. I mean, Rozenstruik's corner are just going absolutely mad at him. You can just hear them shouting at him to do something.
Hey, listen, I mean, Doug Jones is just the greatest of all time. I can't wait to see what he does at heavyweight. Guaranteed he will push the pace. He will
I make sure when this bout finishes, make sure you guys stay because I've got a couple of things I want to mention in regards to the heavyweight division of the UFC. I mean, look, you know what? At this moment in time, doesn't even matter if Rozenstruik wins this round. He's lost the fight. Gane's won. Rozenstruik has to knock him out. He has to go balls to the wall in the last 3 minutes. If this is what he was waiting for, he has to go absolutely apeshit now. You got 3 minutes. Go mad. I mean, if I'm his corner now, I would just be saying, finish him. Like, bro, you might as well just get knocked the fuck out now because you haven't won any of these rounds. You might as well just, get executed because you haven't won any rounds. Just throw the kitchen sink, throw cautious to win, and something might happen for you. I mean, I can't. Gane is completely schooled. Look, Bisping's saying it as well. He's got the ability, but he's not taking any risks. I mean, that's it. Go on. I mean, Rozenstruik threw a left hook and it clipped Gane, and he just didn't even capitalize in that moment. There's under 2 minutes left now. Rozenstruik not taking any risks, just playing too cautious. You know, you can't be a counter puncher when you fight someone who's got the longer reach, the taller than you. It won't work. You have to apply their pressure. You have to come to them. Straight punches to the body, hooks to the head, get something going, get onto the opponent's chest, make it a nightmare for them, and something might happen for you. And it's funny because Gane is the one that wants to grapple and get close, and Rozenstruik is not doing anything. And it isn't like Rozenstruik has been completely battered. He's just been outwitted and outsmarted. That's it. Even from this fight between them, I can't say that, you know, I just this is just I mean this is obviously just this is not Rozenstruik's night. He looks like his mind is still at the hotel, Rozenstruik. He looks like he don't want to be there. Gane he just schooled him every round, guys. Every round, Gane just schooled him. I said going into this fight, I said that I was undecided on who was going to win, right? But I said this: if Gane keeps that movement, bouncing in and out of range, right, which is fucking impressive for a guy that's over 230 pounds, right, to move like that with that frame on you, you'd think your legs would get tired, your muscle, you'd just fatigue easily. He kept that up for 25 minutes. So if it's anything that I've taken away from this bout, and from what I've seen from Gane, he can move very well. And movement in the heavyweight division will get you far. He's got good movement, some good grappling, and he's got a lightning jab. It's that guy could knock out a fly. Yeah, I would definitely say Gane has won this one. He won it. Yeah, unanimous. Magnificent! Magnificent! The collector from the MCU. Yeah, Gane got that win. I mean, if I'm Rozenstruik, man, you got to be disappointed with that performance. You got to be. Yeah, you got to be. If you're Kevin, thank you for dropping by. Thank you for coming. Um, and you and I both know March is going to be mad, and I can't wait to see you again here, man. It's going to be some fun. So I will see you soon, and keep an eye out on the channel. There's going to be a lot more um, content coming your way. Always a pleasure. It's always fun, and man, dude, I just can't wait to see Colby back in there. The guy just makes me laugh. I just the ultimate villain. I need to see him come back and fight. See that Canelo win. Wait, did he win the fight? Or is it going on as we speak? And Colby cries to me in comments. Oh man. Let's have a look what's going on with this. I mean, I gotta be honest, I got no. Oh, let me put in here. Canelo.
There we go. We got Ciryl Gane. Congratulations, my friend. A lot of things just happened, right? 8-0, still undefeated. Your first 5-round fight, you went the distance, and a clean sweep. How are you feeling after that performance?
I'm feeling very bit like that because I don't have a real big show for the time. I go out with a big win, so I'm really happy for that. And yeah, this guy is really tough and dangerous, so I just want to manage and I did it.
Yeah, you did it. You were very efficient. You were very clean with your striking. And is this exactly
So we've got Ciryl Gane talking here.
I expect a little bit more.
He's on a 5-win streak, boy.
More attack, more pressure. But I think it is.
Well, Gane is up there now. But look, yeah, anyone can look good and move good, right? You know, let's see if he ever gets in there with Francis. You know, I mean, you can have all the movement in the world. You know, you take one of them fucking bombs, boy. No matter about how skilled you are, boy. When that chin is getting spun back to Narnia, you know, you're gonna realize you're gonna need a lot more than skill. You're gonna need some fucking heart. I mean, look at Curtis Blades. Has all of the technical ability in the world. As soon as he comes in contact with a bit of power, can't do anything. All right, then worry. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you so much for dropping by. It means a lot. I love discussing with you guys, and make sure you come back during the period of March. It's gonna be brilliant. We've got events coming left, right, and center for these live streams, so they're gonna be great. Thank you, Rory. Thank you for the kind words, man. I do it for you guys. Bro, March is gonna be a madness. Where I'm not only am I looking forward to the combat sports, I'm just looking forward to this whole, just to see this euphoric uproar for this Zack Snyder Justice League. When people actually see how amazing it's going to be, it's going to be brilliant. Thank you, man. You too. You have a good night or evening, morning, wherever you are, and I'll catch you soon, man. Oh, a second. I don't know. Are we getting some more commentary now? What's going on? Or is that it? What's going on? Oh, that's it. It ended. All right, then. Canelo won. I mean, all right. Well, we called it. What points? Did Canelo win by points? Knock him out? What did he do? Headbutt him? Bro, third round knockout, bro. I need to see it. Bro, that was easy money, boy. That was easy money. Bro, my G probably got like 5-10 mil to spark a guy out in the third round. Fuck me. Man, I mean, bun this whole filmmaking shit. I might just start boxing next year. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Just get 5 mil to just spark someone. Ludicrous, man. Bruv, imagine that. Just get paid like 20 mil just to knock some out in the third round. Bruv, sign me up, boy. So, I'm there, man. Man, it makes you contemplate, don't it, man? I mean, look at Joe Joyce. I mean, the guy's only had like what 11 bouts, professional bouts, and he's going to be fighting for the world title. Man, who knows? Who knows? You might be looking at the next heavyweight champion of the world. I fucking doubt it. Yeah, I'll be one of these guys that probably have a good jab or something, but the moment I get touched on the chin, it's good night. Yeah, I know. Give me 5 mil and I'll, mate, bro. You tell, man, for 5 mil, if you know, if you told somebody get affiliated with boxing and we'll give you 5 mil just to get knocked out by Deontay Wilder, bro, the people be just standing there like a plank board ready to just get fucking obliterated. Just one shot, bang, just you know. And then when you wake up, you'll be a millionaire. You know, it'll be just fine. You feel some slight pain, but then when you wake up, hopefully, if you wake up, you'll be a millionaire because you took a shot from Deontay Wilder. Yeah. So I mean, I think a lot of people would take that offer. Bro, concussion city, kitchen sink city, snapback city, mate, CTE city, the whole lot. Oh man. But at least you you'll be a concussed millionaire. I like that one. You'll be a concussed millionaire. You know, fuck me, man. Man. When I see some of the comments from these people that are already, you know, they're celebrities and they're not even like the combat athletes. I mean, you'd think that they're concussed millionaires as well. The complete tripe that they say. Um, you know, so maybe being a concussed millionaire is better than being, the and the ones that are in the public eye. All right, then, Kevin, man. I'll catch you. I'll catch you during March, and we'll carry on our mad discussions. Concussion City, CTE City, Narnia City, all City. All right, then. So for anyone that is still here, there's something crazy that I just want to mention in the end of this stream, right? Now, people are going to think I'm just maybe a little bit delusional or just maybe a little bit crazy, or there might be an in between. But here it goes. So we know that John Jones is going to fight the winner of Stipe Miocic versus Francis Ngannou. We know that, right? And I just have a few predictions I want to mention. So I believe, right, this is just the way that I believe that the universe works. So I believe that if Stipe beats Ngannou, then Jones is going to beat Stipe, yeah, and then Stipe, I believe, after that point is going to retire because it doesn't get better than fighting the guy that one of the greatest of all time, that fans renowned as. I can't see if it doesn't go Stipe's way. I can't see how he's going to carry on because I just get this energy about him that his heart's not really in the sport, you know. Now, another thing that I want to mention: if Ngannou beats Stipe, Ngannou will knock out John Jones. I believe that wholeheartedly in my heart. That Francis will not. If the turn of events go like that, that is what is going to happen. Because Jones has this preconceived thing in his head, yeah, that he wants to beat Stipe in better fashion than Daniel Cormier. John Jones still has this chip on his shoulder that he wants to be the guy to say, like, you had a trilogy with Stipe, but I was the man that not only did I don't know, knocked him out if this is going to happen, and what Jones has got in his head, because he wants to go out there and make a statement because he's got all this pressure on him that he has to deliver. People giving him the pressure of the last two fights in the light heavyweight division weren't great. A lot of people believe those last two fights, he just barely won the Thiago Santos fight, and a lot of fans believe that he lost the fight against Dominic Reyes. I believe that as well. So he's got in his head that he needs to make a statement at heavyweight, right? If he, so if he wants to beat Stipe in the best fashion, he's got it already planned out as a thing that will happen for him, and I believe, yeah, that in Jones' mind, he's not really thinking about Ngannou. He's underestimating him, right? Um, and that's where I believe that's where the downfall will be for um, um, for John Jones. And I don't know why, but we know Jones is great, but I just don't think that guy likes getting hit. There's so many times I've seen him get hit, and he's doing this. He's running away from the cage. A lot of people can say that that's like prizing or trying to find the range, but doing that constantly, especially when you're going to go up in weight to the heavyweight division, and all it takes is just one big fucking hook to come around the side of your head, right? And you're doing that, and you're not really covering up. Night night. So that's what I think will happen. So that is what I believe will be the turn of events, right? Stipe wins against Ngannou. I don't want it to happen. I want Ngannou to win. Stipe wins against Ngannou. Then I think Jones is going to try and make a statement and bat Stipe. Stipe retires. If Francis beats Stipe, then there's no way Jones will beat Francis, and Francis will make a statement that he is the best heavyweight on the planet. That's what I believe. That's how I believe the universe works and how the timeline works, and in what is going to happen. But I want nothing more than my boy, the Predator, Francis Ngannou, to win. He's put in so much work, you know, and his knockouts are just beyond scary. So a lot of interesting things happening in the heavyweight division for the UFC. A lot of things. But remember all the things that I said here, and let's see if it comes to fruition. If my premonition comes true, call me Mystic Chris. Oh man! But guys, stay tuned on the channel. Got many more videos coming your way. Marches is going to be nuts. There's going to be at least probably like 4 events coming your way, at least in March for live streams. They're going to be a lot of fun. But for now, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.